Iran just tried to attack the UK, and the UK has arrested 7 Iranian citizens for planning a terror attack. And on top of that, in response to the UK arresting these citizens, Iran has summoned the British ambassador to Iran to question him about it. For context, if you don't know, earlier this month, the UK arrested 3 Iranian citizens for spying on the UK and 4 for planning a terror attack. But the part that made this really quite controversial is that the UK released no evidence to support this. They just said they arrested them. In fact, the UK even refused to provide evidence to Iran and inform Iran why they've arrested these citizens, and they didn't allow Iran to speak to them, which they usually should have. And if you don't know, that is really quite against international law. Countries usually have to inform other countries if they've arrested their citizens. But as I said, in response to this, Iran summoned the UK ambassador to Iran. Although something else worth knowing, just before Iran did that, the UK summoned the Iranian ambassador to the UK. Iran did actually speak on these arrests, and they called them, quote, suspicious and unwarranted. Of course, the main point to take from this is that the UK has arrested 7 Iranian citizens without providing evidence to the public. To be fair, they don't need to provide evidence, but they do need to provide it to Iran, and that's where it gets quite controversial, because they haven't. In fact, they refuse to, and they aren't letting Iran speak to those citizens. I'm not saying they're innocent, I'm saying that Iran is really annoyed at the UK for doing this, and both countries have summoned the ambassadors, and it seems like the diplomatic relations are getting 10 times worse at the minute. But as usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this.